that one game from Infinity Nikki that I wanted to play or so. I am gonna play it on stream, chat. So, you know, but apparently we've been hearing that it's actually pretty good. I've been hearing some positive things about, you know, Infinity Nikki, you know, that kind of like Mario, like kind of like that Mario Odyssey kind of clone game or so, but with an anime girl, you know? I'm kind of curious, right, to hear more about it. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good though. Look at this shit. This shit looks fucking good, dude. What the fuck, dude? This looks crazy good.
I've been playing Infinity Nikki, a game that caught my eye back in May of this year during a PlayStation State of Play. The very groovy developers of this game reached out to me to see if I wanted to jump into to experience what it has to offer shortly before the closed beta test begins as of today. This game is actually first revealed.
Man, I wanted to get into the closed beta so badly for this game, but I didn't get the chance to get into the closed beta, so I was so bummed out or so. I was like, man, I want to get into the fucking beta. I want to play this game. This game looks so fun.
At the end of 2022, but I didn't know it existed until this year. And little did I know, this is actually the 5th game in the Nikki franchise.
Oh yeah, I've heard about the Nikki's. I've heard about the Nikki games before, so.
Be the very first
no, I wasn't picked.
AAA open world game status. Now the question that I wanted answered when I first saw the trailer during that state of play for Infinity Nikki was, what is this game? It looks simply gorgeous. There's a lot of color, there's a lot of charm.
It looks really fucking good.
Engine 5 open world title, but like truly, what is this? If you look up what the Nikki games are about, it's a dress up game. Dress up game.
It's a dress up game.
On paper, I really shouldn't like this game at all. And I kind of didn't when I first began, because I'm like, wow, you know, big, strong, masculine me. This is definitely not my groove. Where's the sword?
You trying to pretend flex, saying that you're masculine is definitely not helping you in this situation. You doing this does not help your case, okay?
Masculine me.
Okay, right, okay.
This is definitely not my groove. Where's the swords? Where's the dragons? The demons? The fire? The blood?
Yes, I love it how he references Donald as being the demon. Because we all know for a fact that Donald is a piece of shit, in my personal opinion. That motherfucker doesn't heal jack shit! Fuck Donald, man. I always hate Donald.
Anime girls wearing chainmails with the hubba hubbas. As I played more and more and more of this, I'm like...
Dude, you know, side tangent here, right? The reason why Donald is a fucking demon is because one of the things that I hate the most or so back in Kingdom Hearts, like on the PlayStation or so, on the PlayStation itself, that motherfucker would fucking always heal me after I fucking healed myself every time, or he would never fucking heal me. I would wait for a hot second for him to heal me, and that motherfucker never fucking healed me. So I'm like, fuck you, Donald. Fuck you, you useless teammate. I hate that dude so much.
And I'm telling you right now, this is what happens when a guy plays Infinity Nikki.
Goddamn, dude. Shit, man. You look fucking fabulous. Goddamn. Sheesh. Damn. Show them legs off. Sheesh. Damn. So kawaii. Goddamn. He's dying. It's too much kawaii-ness. He's dying.
Hard work being this beautiful. This game is
gets a the dude gets a crab at the very end. Oh man, yeah, being beautiful is hard work, chat. That's all I gotta say. Being beautiful is hard work, you know. At least he finally experienced it, you know.
Live service, open world, platforming, dress 'em up.
It's a
Like,
platformer
I'm trying
game,
to
yeah.
figure out the genre of this game, and I really don't know kind of what it is. But if you're familiar with something like Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact, it's along the same vein, just without all of the slashy. Just like those games, the open world here in Infinity Nikki is very much a playground with a bunch of activities, mini games, and different little things to do to encourage the player to explore. The main thing that you'll be wanting to collect here in the open world are the
So what I'm getting, at least as of right now, is like an exploration platformer game is what I'm understanding.
whim stars. Most of what you discover and do within the open world generally rewards the player with a whim star. These can be used to further advance the skill tree. And yes, believe it or not,
There's a fucking skill tree in this game? What the fuck?
is a skill tree in a dress 'em up. Whether it be the curio portals, which are basically like little puzzle dungeons similar to what you'd find in a Zelda game. These are all different for the most part and require you to do different little platforming challenges or puzzle solving situations. Sometimes you'll find a Whimstar challenge that
So open world platformer puzzle game so far, at least when it comes to genres, at least is what I'm basically grasping so far.
requires you to collect all of the stars within a certain amount of time. Platformer game trope 101, where the collectible tries to run away from you, and it's your job to catch it. Sometimes you'll have to search for a star-like object or drawing within a certain radius, and this is almost always—
What the fuck? You have to find it on a piece of cloth or something? Holy shit, dude. What the fuck?
different for every single one of these challenges, or just simply littered throughout the open world, which will require you to perform some platforming in order to reach the star. The game definitely gives you some Mario vibes because, like, for one, you're constantly collecting the main collectible, which are stars, very Mario to begin with, but of course—
Dude, this just feels like Mario Odyssey, but like an anime dress-up girl. That's literally it.
With the platforming influence,
That's literally
no
it, you know?
doubt, a lot of the ideas were taken from Mario games to be put here into Infinity.
You're on your own for the platformer puzzle? Psh, you're talking to a platformer genius here. You're talking to someone who played fucking Sonic on the Sega Genesis, okay? Alright? I go fast, okay? We go fast. Barbie Odyssey? Kind of, basically. But a little bit better than Barbie, though.
Yeah, and can be found via the icons displayed on the map. There's all kinds of different ones, like jumping through a bunch of hoops in a certain amount of time, kicking a ball to get to the end goal, or perhaps riding a bike to go through as
Oh shit, we can ride a bicycle or so?
There's also these neat little play box games that you'll come across throughout the world. I've only come across two types so far. One is a Russian doll skill game where you have to keep focused on the—
Oh god, are you serious?
Make sure that you reveal the correct Russian doll. Well, there's Paper Crane one where you gotta tilt it and make sure it doesn't crash into any of the trees or the rocks to get to the goal. The mini games here don't reward you with whim stars, but rather diamonds, which is a currency that can be used to exchange for the premium—
It's a gacha game, chat! It's a motherfucking gacha game! Oh my god, no fucking wonder. I was like, wait a second, where's the gacha system in this game? Because it's on mobile too as well.
Item used to pull. So I mentioned how this setup is sort of a bit like Genshin Impact or Wuthering Waves. Well, yeah, this is also a gacha as well, considering that the game revolves around clothes. Of course, the gacha system also
So you're basically pulling on the next Louis Vuitton bag or something, or the next fucking like what's the name of that fucking brand or so that everyone wanted or so, that's like fucking on everything or so? What was it? It's like a fucking British one or something like that. What was it called again? Fucking I forgot what it was or so. It was like a red stupid label or so. That like Supreme. There you go. What are we pulling on, the next Supreme fucking dress or something like that? Is that what we're doing? we're doing the Louis Vuitton bag or something, the Louis Vuitton dress with the Nike shoes and the fucking Adidas sweatpants and the Adidas sweatshirt. Am I gonna become like a Russian person in this game or something? Like, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're pulling?
It's the same. It revolves around clothes. There are banners here that can be used to pull for different rarities of clothing items.
Got a parkour in stylish fashion. Yeah.
Dude, okay. That is so sweet. Oh my god, sleigh handbag. Oh my.
Dude, he put on blush. I think he put on blush and like lipstick, I think.
Oh my god. Okay, cute. Yeah. Cute.
He did. He fucking That's cute. That's adorable. I love that.
Cute,
That's great.
Cute. Yo! Yes! Yes! Holy shit! 5-star! Yo! Look how gorgeous that is! Oh! Be the prettiest bitch in town! Withering waves and
I'm the prettiest bitch in town. Oh my fucking god, that's great. To like pull a fucking 5-star piece of ribbon or so for your hair, you're like, yes! Yes! I'm the biggest hoe in town!
Good examples of these live server gacha games done right in the sense of free to play. There are actual means via just simply playing the game in order to get certain currencies.
Oh my god, dude. Such a fucking goofy ass game, to be honest. How guys probably act.
Because a lot of the activities and stuff you're doing in general throughout this open world.
Dude, chat, you have no idea. I wish I can yell so I can do like funny reaction pulls or so for this kind of shit. Cause I'd be like, yes, yes. Like I would fucking yell or so, but I can't yell in my fucking, cause it's not part of my DNA. Like I would fucking yell just for this game, for the shits and giggles, you know, just for you guys, chat.
Reward you with diamonds in order to be able to then pull from the gacha system.
Dude, I would totally do it, but I just can't scream, which kind of fucking sucks.
This though, just because I've only been playing for a week, and I think to truly get a grasp to say, hey, yeah, this live service game is totally viable to play free to play. I think you do need to play this type of thing for a few months before you can really make a final judgment. Now, I should probably comment on combat because the game does have combat, but don't go into this expecting.
I know, that's the craziest thing, that this game has fucking combat. Like, you can fight bosses and stuff like that, you know?
Some kind of hack and slash type setup. It is incredibly basic, and combat is by no means at all a focus of this game.
Yeah,
like I mentioned,
of course.
Exploration, puzzle solving, platforming, and customization, I would say, are the 4 main focuses.
This is like a very super casual game. You know how like Atelier Wrestleriana is like a super casual like Atelier game? This is like the same thing. It's like a very super casual game.
There are enemies in this game, and I love the designs of them. They are themed after different like clothing pieces and whatnot.
Like you think Genshin is casual? Man, this shit goes way below that when it comes to casualness.
Which is cool because the entire lore and narrative of this world revolves around clothing.
We're so playing this, chat. We are so playing this 100% when it comes out.
Like little mini levels in themselves, which generally contain a lot of enemies. But there's never much challenge or really any depth whatsoever when it comes to the combat because it's one simple spell that you use, or at least I've seen so far, and most of the enemies only require 1 hit to be killed. I was surprised when I came across my first boss fight because I honestly wasn't expecting boss fights to be in the game. But yeah, there are boss fights, but they're more of like a Crash Bandicoot type boss fight where it's sort of like a platforming challenge, and then eventually the boss will reveal its weak point, then you send.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Actually, I don't really hate that, actually. I'm more like a Crash Bandicoot, like an old style platform kind of boss kind of game. Actually, that's pretty cool, actually.
Out your magic orb
to be the prettiest bitch there is.
That's a boss fight. So
not if I drop $1,000. I'm gonna be the better bitch out there.
Certainly here, it's just not a focus at all. All of these things that you are doing within the open world, though, will reward you with mirror XP. So just like how Genshin Impact has its adventure rank, or Withering Waves has its union level, which is basically the account's overall level, it's the exact same here.
Meta level.
As your mirror level increases, you're able to access more and more content. I also like how this game rewards you for every single mirror level you get instead of maybe like every 5 or 10 levels. And speaking of rewards, there is also the classic objective or achievement system along with dailies. These in return will reward you with the premium diamond currency. Now clothing's the big thing here, right? This is the main theme of the game. So
oh man, I'm gonna make my girl so fucking pretty, chat. You guys have no idea.
Rather than trying to pull for the 5-star super legendary mythic anime hero with a unique skill set, no, we're trying to pull for the 5-star Gucci socks. There is
hell yeah, we're pulling for the Gucci socks. I want the thigh-high socks, you know, shit, dude. I want, what is it? What's it called? Like the high cut top or low cut top? I don't fucking know. I don't know my fashion, to be honest. My fashion is fucking dog shit. Just because I don't really go out buying clothes because it's so like for a fucking piece of shirt, you know, like that looks so cute and everything like that, right? It fucking cost me like $50-something or so, and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm not fucking spending $50+ on a fucking shirt, okay? All right, no, thank you.
A lot of customization in this game, like a ton.
And that is why my clothes from the Outer Realms High School still fit in me. Thank God I did not get like older or like taller or shorter or fucking fat, you know, or something like that, you know. Thank God, to be honest. Thank fucking God.
Of different sock, footwear pieces, pant pieces, top pieces, jackets, full-on outfits, accessories like necklaces, hand pieces, earrings, hats.
Oh, you get to customize a cat in the future? Oh, that's cool, actually.
And it's just an endless amount of clothing in this game. Every single piece of clothing in the game has a certain score and rank towards the 5 different categories.
Elegant, sexy, cool, fresh, and sweet. Ooh, I kind of want to go for the elegant and sexy. I think that'll fit me a little bit more, in my personal opinion. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, dude. I'm going for the elegant and sexy. The element and sexy fucking attributes here. Oh, 100%.
Elegant, fresh, sweet, sexy, and cool. So this is kind of like the game's stat system. Now, from what I can tell, these stats are only important for the style challenges, which are also a part of the faction system. Around the world,
there's a faction system in this game? Holy fucking shit, dude. Damn, man, the more I keep hearing about this game, the more it just fucking... What the fuck? The faction system is probably going to be better than Destiny's 1 faction system, at least, you know?
Be able to challenge people to style challenges. However, they'll be asking for a certain category of style to be executed. So before you engage in the style challenge, you'll have to correctly dress Nikki to achieve the highest score in that specific style category with your currently available clothing pieces. In a funny way, this is sort of like a dress 'em up boss fight. After taking out the lower hierarchy of faction members, you'll eventually be able to challenge the faction's leader. You can also craft clothing. There are a ton of different materials that can be found out in the open.
Oh, you can also craft the clothing too as well. I'm wondering if there's like, okay, so one of the things, right, at least from what I'm noticing, at least, there's only a 4-star, right? Can you craft like really good 5-star stuff too as well, besides like pulling on the gacha system, question mark?
World, along with being able to find clothing recipes within chests in the open world and just full-on clothing pieces in chests as well. There's also a lot of shops and vendors in the world too that you can use the bling currency, which is scattered all throughout the world. Think like Mario coins. These are literally everywhere and you'll always be collecting them. Also different challenges and activities.
I wish in one criticism that I have so far, at least right now, I wish all of the coins would get sucked up into you, or so when the enemy dies or so. I wish all of these coins would just go directly to you. I'm hoping they add that on the future update, you know.
Are literally everywhere and you'll always be collecting them. Also different challenges and activities you're doing throughout the world.
You know what, I'm curious or so? I want to see who's going to be the first person to make guides or so in this video. Be like, how to get the best 5-star dress outfit in Mita Nikki, you know, or Infinity Nikki, you know? or where to find the craziest like shoes out there, or like do this dungeon or so to get the 5-star, you know, limited time fucking pair of glasses or something. I bet a guy is gonna make the guide, probably, because I think us females are not really like there's mostly more male guides or so when it comes to like gacha games or like just games in general compared to females, you know?
In return, reward you with bling. Clothing and outfits can also be leveled up to increase the different style stats, along with even a clothing evolution system to unlock new color palette.
There's a fucking clothing evolution in this game? What the fuck, dude?
Different style stats, along with even a clothing evolution
Oh my fucking lord, dude.
system to unlock.
Dark will be the first to make drip guide. Dude, actually, I kind of like that, actually. Dude, look at this. Dude, look at this. This looks so good. Like, compared to like, if we go back, right?
Increase the different style stats, along with even a clothing evolution.
Like, look at this. This looks all right, right? It's all right, right? It looks okay, right? But then look at this.
System to unlock new.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. That looks fucking good. I'm not... The evolution on these clothes are fucking pretty good, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Color palettes. However, where our sass hits the Omega level is with the ability outfits. You'll automatically start the game off with 2 of these, one that allows you to perform the wind spell attack for combat, and the other one allowing you to perform a small double jump with a glide. However, there are more here that are unlocked via doing the main quest line. I should mention the almost profession-based ones, as there are kind of skills or professions in this game tied to ability outfits. The first one here is animal grooming. This outfit allows you to groom literally
10 out of 10, you can pet the weasel. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 game right now. Best game out there. Best gacha game out there. Better than Withering Waves right now.
any animal, and in return you get materials that can then be used for the crafting system. There's a bug catcher outfit that allows you to catch all kinds of different bugs, and of course any good open world or RPG MMO type game needs a fishing minigame, and yes, there is a fishing outfit to allow you to fish, to catch fish to then...
Yeah, but you could pet a weasel, you can pet a rabbit, you know, you can pet other animals. What does ZZZ have? Just cats? Ooh, just cats? Oh, wow. We got everything. That's what we have. Infinity Nikki, you can pet fucking everything, you know?
Used in the crafting system as well. The more animals you groom, bugs you collect, or fishes you catch, you will increase your proficiency towards that certain profession.
Nah, Zhao, this is the new future of gacha games right here. This is better than ZZZ, you know?
You can unlock further passive bonuses within the skill
10
tree
times
once
better
your
than
profession is at a
ZZZ.
certain level. Even combat and general collecting has its own level system here. This is known as insight, and again, as you increase these levels, you'll be able to unlock more bonuses in the skill tree. So even though this is a clothing eccentric game, there is actually a lot of almost RPG-esque elements to this system, even though something like combat is definitely taking a back seat. Because honestly, when I started Infinity Nikki, I was thinking to myself, how is it that the developers are going to make a open world dress 'em up interesting? But somehow they have. Now, there is a main quest line along with a ton of side quests throughout the game. The main scenario here, Nikki and her friend Momo, who is a talking cat, already love it, are mysteriously transported into Mirrorland. We were randomly punched in the stomach by this person known as Ina, who gave us the gift of the Heart of Infinity. I'm honestly not too sure what this is. I'm sure the main scenario is pursuing to explain this power, but it gives us some kind of unique magical abilities. This immediately makes us a very important figure. Thousands of years ago, gods ruled over this world, and when they disappeared, they left the ability of wish-making. Through this power, it allowed people to become stylists, to basically craft outfits that come with all kinds of unique abilities. You can already see where this is going. Some people are using this for good, some people are using this for bad. There is also this thing known as the miracle outfit that can grant any one singular wish and make it come true. I didn't expect—
What the fuck? Are we grabbing the Dragon Balls or so to make a wish or something? What the hell, dude? This is crazy. What a crazy fucking story so far.
too much
Instead of like the Dragon Balls, we're gathering the clothes or something.
because there's only 2 chapters in the build that I got to play. However, I will say that for a dress 'em up game, the level of fantasy that's infused into this and just how interesting this narrative is kind of blew me away, because again, I went into this game with very low expectations, just because this is not my kind of game at all, but I'm sort of like hooked in on the narrative. I think it's kind of interesting.
What? The story is good? Question mark? What? Damn, that's crazy. That's actually crazy in my personal opinion. Whoa, that is actually crazy.
And it's impressive how the devs made a game like this.
I'll be the judge of that.
From a narrative point of view. The main narrative, though, has some pretty cool content where you actually go into fully fledged platforming levels with a certain amount of stars and juice of inspiration to collect. So like almost going into a Mario or Crash Bandicoot-esque level with its own collectibles. I believe these are known as...
Ooh, a Crash Bandicoot kind of like Mario kind of like inspired kind. Ooh, okay, all right. I see what you're playing here. Okay, old school, basically old school platformer games, you know.
Dungeons. They're not like crazy Mario platforming levels or anything like that, but it's cool to actually have a proper handcrafted out of the open world platforming level to play. And I'm assuming that as the game receives more updates and the main scenario continues, more of these kinds of levels will be added to the game. There's a lot of side quests here as well. I haven't done too many of these just because they're...
If it's better than D2, I will be amazed.
Is actually a lot here. They're pretty standard for the most part.
Probably.
Most of the ones that I came across will have you playing a game of I Spy, where you have to find something within a picture because
Oh, I Spy? Holy shit, that's a game I have not heard or played in a long time, to be honest. Holy shit, dude. That's a game, alright.
The person asking you is too thick and dim-witted.
It's for young girls
to figure it out for themselves. So my thoughts overall on Infinity Nikki here are, I can't believe I actually like this. Open world, live service, gacha RPGs are becoming incredibly common nowadays. A lot of companies are...
These are like, the problem is like, these are high quality. Like, these are AAA fucking gacha games. That's why I want to make a video or so on these situations or so, kind of like talking about it and everything. I really do want to make a video on this, but I need to find the time or so to like finish that script that I want to do or so, because I am working on the Wuwa and Genshin story comparison, you know, who did it better, you know, and everything like that.
Wanting to write off the success of Genshin Impact, but
But I'm only doing it the 1.0, the 1.0 story. Not anything after the 1.0, we're not counting it. It's everything before the 1.0.
Infinity Nikki does different here is, rather than having this emphasis on combat, it's more about just more so mini-games, exploration, and platforming. So because of this makes this specific Gacha Live Service game stand out in amongst the rest. It's honestly a breath of fresh air, and there's just so much stuff to do and to see in this world.
Interesting.
So I feel like for the at least initial part of starting this game up, it is just a ton of fun. What will be interesting is to see if the game can actually maintain the player's attention for months on end. Hopefully Info will do a good job of adding in regular, fresh, additional content so that the game doesn't stale out. This is an issue that I generally have with a lot of gacha-related live service games, is that there's only so much to do each day when you log in, where eventually my attention towards these kinds of games ends up fizzling out. The last thing I want to say here is this game is gorgeous. It's really...
Dude, look at this. Look at the graphics on this game, man. Holy shit, dude. Look at this shit. This shit looks fucking good.
Nice to see such high quality presentation in a live service game. It's a UE5 title, so the environments look completely stunning, the character models look great, the physics are awesome. It kind of does feel like...
Dude, look at this shit though. Dude, to be able to do this or so, like just to glide down or so with your like balloon like little like swing or so, goddamn.
A AAA single player console based title, but no, this is a live service gacha game.
Man, fuck your saturated colors, man. Fuck your shit, man.
That's my thoughts on Infinity Nikki. I believe the game is slated for 2020 2024, but don't hold me to that. It might end up being an early 2025 release. When the public release does happen, it will be launching on PC, PlayStation 5, and mobile. There's already like 21 million people pre-registered, which
I don't
really
think I
goes to
pre-registered
show
for
that
this
a
game.
ton of gamers
I should probably
want to
pre-register for this
become
game.
fabulous. Big thanks to Infold Games for providing me early access to this. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Of course, there's a photo mode for this. Of course, there is. I need to see if I signed up for this game for the registration or so. But yeah, like I want to play this game or so on stream because it looks very interesting. Ever since I saw its like its initial trailer, so back where he said the state of play or so from Sony. Yeah, I wanted to play this game. I was like, this looks so dumb, and I want to play it. So. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I kind of wanted to see this. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys specifically think after watching this video and everything and learning a little bit more about the game itself? What do you guys think? Do you guys want to be the most fabulous bitches or so around Infinity Nikki? I'm invested. It's time to be fucking fabulous, chat. It's time to be fucking fabulous. It's time to put on some fashion on. I'd be curious. I'd be curious to see how everything is gonna work. Yes, queen. Mabinogi, never played Mabinogi, so I don't know anything about Mabinogi. But anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff, and yeah, Infinity Nikki. This is basically something I was not expecting. Oh, one of the devs from Breath of the Wild is developing this game, so I'm excited for the open world aspect just as much as the adorable fashion part. Oh, that's interesting. So they have a dev, they have a couple, I would assume a couple devs or who knows, maybe it's just one or so that's the lead or so, who did Breath of the Wild, who is doing like, I would assume they're doing the open world stuff. So that's very interesting in my personal opinion. Time to be a bad bitch. Ah, yes, it's time to drop $1,000 on a Louis Vuitton fucking dress. Let's fucking go, dude. We're here and we're proud of it. Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video. And